All right, simplifying radicals part 2. You can see what we want to do today is look at mixed radicals and try and turn them back into entire radicals. Well, let's start with an example. Okay, sometimes you think, oh, these are going to be real easy, but they're a little bit different. The easiest way to do these, I think, is to look at it and say, hey, where did this come from? Well, I had the square root of something, and I was timesing that by the other radical, which I know is a 5. And ultimately, it was the square root of this number here that turned into that 3, right? That's where this 3 comes from. So I got to think, well, okay, what number would have been in here? And actually, it's 3 squared, or 9. And now I can just put them together under one roof and just say, well, then, isn't this the square root of 9 times 5? And you would be oh so correct and say, oh, it's the square root of 45. Well, that's not too bad. But they can get a little more complicated. Let's do another one to show you that. Okay, so the next one, we're going to throw some x's and stuff at you. So what if you had, say, a 4x squared and, say, a y, and then followed by the cube root of 2y. All right, so now that's looking a little more miserable. So where did this all come from? Well, we're working with cube roots, so it must have meant, okay, I cube rooted something here and multiplied that then by the cube root of 2y. So what would be in here? Well, it would be, if we just put our little bundle in brackets and it's cubed, that bundle must have been the 4x squared y. That must have been our little bundle.